Hey, what's up guys? So I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but I just wanted to get back on YouTube a little because everyone has been telling me to make videos and it's kind of getting annoying now, but whatever. So I want to I'm talking too much. Anyway, so today, if you've guessed by the title, it's not that fun of a video like I usually make. It's more of a serious video because a lot of people might not know this, but I have struggled with weight loss and weight just in general a lot for not a big part of my life, but a great chunk. So if you don't know, I used to be pretty overweight, and I'm not the thinnest of people now, but I have lost a considerable amount of weight. I have a really round face, so yeah, that's a big reason why I stopped making videos for a big time, because I did gain a lot of weight. So anyways, I just want to let you know how I lost that weight, and this is a pretty much almost guaranteed technique, although everyone is different. This is sort of a way that I lost weight, and I'm pretty sure you can too if you just follow this method, if you want to call it. Let me just give you sort of like a backtrack on what I did. So basically in September this year, I'm pretty sure, what happened was that I noticed that I was gaining a lot of weight, and every diet I tried, I did not lose any weight. Like, I gained weight by trying those diets, so it didn't help me, and it just wasn't working for me. I used to wear really baggy clothes and really tight jeans, so it kind of made it look less that I was that fat. Well, I know people don't like using the word fat, but overweight at least. So what I did was that I tried finding out ways that try to lose weight. Everyone's like, eat vegetables, eat this, but see, for me, even if I eat vegetables, you don't get that feeling of being full, if you get what I mean. That even if you eat vegetables, you don't feel as much satisfied as you might eat, let's say, a steak or something. So what I did was I tried to find a way that maybe just by eating less I could get full, but that wasn't really working for me. So if you know, vegetables, they fill your stomach really, like, a big amount without you actually having to eat that as many calories. So I was like, maybe what if I eat that, but I find something that will make me full. So I was like, maybe I should eat just a little bit of pizza or something that would not really get in the way. And this diet wasn't really that I sort of made my own way. It wasn't really that you just stick diet just all the time, exercise. It wasn't like that. It was actually pretty easy. So, and getting on with the diet, what I found was that if I take a plate, if you have a plate like this, I know everyone, you can get from anywhere. It's by, I think it's, I don't know, but you can find these pretty cheap at the dollar store, Kmart. So what I found was that I used to take this for lunch every day. So this big part of your plate, what I used to do was I used to fill it with vegetables, just vegetables, and this part, like, I filled it with just little sauces or something. But basically I found that if I eat just vegetables, something I need to fill, so I boiled. So if you're vegetarian, obviously you could always use nuts or something, but what I did was I used eggs. So I used 1 boiled egg or 2 boiled eggs I used to take with it, because eggs, first of all, are really high in protein, and secondly, they have fat that actually helps get rid of your bad fats in your body. So that was a big plus for you. So if you eat this, you're gonna get have the feeling of being more full. You're also gonna be benefiting your body. So in the morning, my diet sort of broke down like this. In the morning, usually I just don't eat breakfast. That's just how it was. So what I used to do was I used to eat, like, let's say a banana and like some water or some type of fruit. What happens is that the first 3 days are always the hardest. So if you can get through this diet for the first 3 days, trust me, it's gonna benefit your life so much. After the 3 days, I actually wanted to get up in the morning. Like, usually people feel really tired in the morning, like you don't want to get up. With this, I actually wanted to get up. I actually wanted to do exercise, and I used to take my bus to school. So what I used to do was I used to actually walk a stop over just from my bus, because I was like, you know, instead of just, I could get some exercise with this. So like I was saying, take that much, fill it with some vegetables, like put some lettuce in there, carrots, whatever your favorite vegetables are. You do not have to go out and buy some next level kale, arugula, some vegetables you've never heard of. You should stick to the ones you have. Leafy greens are always a positive, and just try to get rich, dark foods that will benefit your body, give you some vitamins. Try to get your body on a more balanced track. And always keep sauce with you, because I know, like, the food is really bland, so you don't have to douse it with sauce. I usually take roughly around 1 tablespoon of sauce, and that really helped me, because that would make the vegetables a little less bland, because okay, let's be honest. All these people on YouTube are telling you that you have to take all of this food, you have to do all of this, you have to buy some sort of next level meal. And I know not everyone has the budget to do those things. So even with this diet, I never told anyone because no diet worked for me. So this was a really big help. After that, what I did was at lunchtime, that's what I ate. In breakfast, I already told you a fruit or vegetable and water. See, after this, when I used to come home from school or work or wherever you have to go, you're not really going to be that hungry because this is really filling. You have to resist your urges. That is one of the biggest problems for me because I used to see all this pizza. I used to go to parties. I used to see all these people eating the food, and it's tempting, you know, it's very tempting that you want to eat that, but you should not eat it because it's unhealthy for you. And if you're really committed to a change, you can do this. So then after like roughly around 6 o'clock, I used to start getting a little more hungry. I used to eat just regular food. I didn't eat, we have to be careful about this. When I say regular food, I don't mean bags of chips, deep fried hot dogs, none of that. I used to eat, let's say, all natural food made at home. So natural food at home does not mean that you can like some really boring, bland food, just naturally made. So let's say, even if you eat some French fries, try not to get them from McDonald's, but make them yourself because that really will help you because McDonald's adds preservatives. They add a lot of things that aren't good for your body. So I see usually some rice, and not boiled rice, like not boiled or bland rice, because the food I ate, although it wasn't too fattening, it was still good in spices and flavors. So I ate some of that, and I used to eat a big plate. To be honest, I did not ration myself out on that food because that was the meal of the day that actually kept me, let's say, sane on a diet. Because all of these diets, your body's not gonna want to eat just regular food, just not regular food, I mean by vegetables and stuff, because your body needs sugars, and if you don't actually eat enough sugars, your liver starts making its own sugar. Your body needs calories, your body needs oil, so you cannot deprive your body of those things. So what I did was I just ate a bowl of rice, like not a bowl, but like a plate sort of, and it was quite a lot. The plate was size a little bigger than this, and I used to eat full rice. I used to eat with meats. I used to eat with everything. This wasn't a balanced meal, this part, but it was still something that I had to eat. And after just following this diet, and if you get hungry in the middle, which you technically shouldn't, you should just wait a little longer. And if you do, just eat some more leafy greens. And if you cannot finish it, don't try to finish it. Don't force yourself to eat, because if you really look at it, whenever you want to eat, question yourself, are you hungry, or is it sort of like a habit? Like, are you eating just for the sake of eating, or are you eating because you actually want the food? So after that, just keep following this. Morning, eat one fruit or vegetable and with water. And in a lunchtime, like I said, ration your plates off. This plate that I showed you before helps a lot, trust me. See, if I didn't have this plate, I'd probably be eating like half of like this much vegetables, or this much I'd be eating just a few fruit. So basically, you can also put fruit in here. Like, I didn't mention that, but you can. And I'd be dousing sauces and cheeses on it. That's not really going to be helping me because you're trying to eat a salad. You're not trying to eat cheese with a little piece of lettuce on it, because that's not really going to help you. And if you're not committed to it, trust me, your body is a temple, but you have to start treating it right for you to actually make a change. Then after that, just first 3 days, just keep doing that. And then what will happen is you will slowly start to actually lose weight. First 3 days, big change. I wanted to get up in the morning. I did exercise. I was more happy, just my mood in general. And it wasn't, I don't know how that works, but my mood in general wasn't because I was eating less, but because I actually started seeing change. I wasn't tired. My mind was working better. And I saw a change. I saw myself losing weight. So that made me more confident in general, because I wasn't feeling always like, oh, you know what, I'm like fat, so I can't do that. Because all these people, like, you look at them, all these clothes, you're like, I wish I could wear them, but you can't, because your body's just not built for that at the moment. So this would help you, and this is 100% guaranteed. At least in my case, it helped me a lot, so I'm pretty sure it can help you as well. Just stick to it, and I know you can do it. And another thing is that if you ever get thirsty, always make sure you're not drinking your calories. So all these YouTubers, I know what they're going to be telling you. I'm going to be getting my juice. I'm going to be getting my this cold pressed. Trust me, you do not need cold pressed juice. You do not need that. You need the fiber. you need the fiber to actually clean out your guts, because you need gelatinous food. So sometimes these YouTubers might tell you to add like chia seeds. Obviously that will help, because you need gelatinous foods in your body. Gelatinous just means anything that can turn into a gel that would really clean out your guts. But you do not need that. You don't have to pay like the military diet. I know a lot of people don't have this kind of money, and this is just something that you could do on your own, and you won't really have to start going out and doing a lot of exercise. So this would help you. Exercise is always a bonus. Always you can do exercise, but dieting is really what is the key, I would say, to helping your body. So I hope that helped you, and if you want to start, just let me know. Comment down if you're gonna be starting it. Tell me, message me on Instagram, message me somewhere, tell me if you ever need any advice, tell me, and I might be doing another Q&A, a part 2 to this video. So that's just sort of like the bare bones of what I did, and I know like many of these videos might be providing you with facts, but if you trust me and if you trust yourself, and this is the last point for you, and you don't think you can do it, and you want a change, you should try this. And yeah, thanks. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want more videos on this topic or just helping you in general. Like my video and comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. So bye. I know you can do this, so honestly, it was 6 to 8 inches, because I wasn't growing my hair that I cut it through a ponytail, so